What's up, folks? This is Acidic Roots. So I've been watching the news and that sort of thing. You know, surely you've seen like some of these school shootings that happen, you know, throughout the year and such. But I'm kind of starting to think maybe, like, I know that there's been remedies that have been kind of passed on throughout like the curriculum of all that in terms of, you know, it just feels like with all the situations going on with that, it doesn't seem like there's a real concrete way of preventing like the active shootings from happening across like, you know, the facilities with students and stuff. I'm trying to think, you know, I kind of had this idea, it's kind of random, but you know, one place I noticed that doesn't have very many shootings anymore, go ahead, think of something. What do you think it would be? Well, I'll go ahead and say it. Airports, you know? Most of the time when you think of airports, like, you know, like, for example, like when even people like Bill Gates and Michael Strahan have to, you know, take off their shoes and, you know, take off and give their, you know, women have to give their purses and they have to do all that, put it through like a machine and that sort of stuff. And you think, I don't understand why you wouldn't think that like 12-year-olds, maybe not elementary school, but maybe at least from like junior high forward, that would be something just to be able to say when you walk in, just, I get that it'd be kind of difficult with like all the entrances, you know, if there's like 8 or 10 entrances to a building, it'd be kind of difficult, but I don't know how they do that at an airport where there's like, you know, I wouldn't know how they do that at an airport where it's like 5,000 square feet or, you know, 10,000 square feet or whatever it winds up. I know that it's kind of far-fetched, but it would almost seem like the effort could be applied if it was seemed to be more practical, and that kind of seems to be a thing, especially in like, you know, like high schools and even colleges. You would think that they would be able to have have those security officers. You gotta take off your shoes. It's a simple enough way to kind of get things kind of in motion as far as doing that, because I mean, that's one thing I noticed when watching the news and stuff. They really do not have those shootings at airports. They're pretty airtight with that sort of thing. Celebrities have to follow, even politicians have to follow through with that. Every person that walks through the airport, even like the more classy airports that have like people with more money, have to do that sort of protocol. So it's just kind of, that's a decent sized suggestion.